Hey everyone, I am doing a budget with me video today with you guys. I want to show you kind of behind the scenes on how I budget, what materials I use, and how I go about using my cash envelopes. So if you want to know more about how I budget, continue watching. So for what I do, I normally have a couple of items that I use. I am not an Excel budgeter. I am more of a pen and paper budgeter. I use a pen, I use paper, I use a calendar, I have a folder that I keep all my finance things in. I also have a cash envelope, almost like makeup bag that I put all my cash envelopes in. And I also have my iPad or a phone. I'll use either my iPad or my phone to be able to look at my bank statement and see how much money I have and then go from there. So a little bit of background on how I budget. I kind of list out what I have that month as far as bills or as far as anything that is coming up, any activities that I need to prepare for. And then I just list that out I use my Bujo for that. And then from there, I normally have a set amount of money that I use for my different cash envelopes. For example, I allot $30 per month for the cleaners, and I allot around $40 a month for gas, and that's if it's like a normal month. So while I do that monthly, I also do my paychecks bi-weekly, and this could change within the month just depending on if something came up or not, and then I'll just go from there. So every paycheck like this one I'll show you, I start at first with my paper and my pen while I look at my bank account and see how much money that I got from that for that paycheck, and then I'll go from there. So let's get started. So here I am just writing out that it's the second paycheck that I'm getting in January. Some things to consider. My paycheck did decrease a little bit because I decided to increase the amount of money that I'm contributing to my TSP or 401k. I also have a $25 allotment coming out, and I still have about $2.77 going towards charity from my paycheck. So the first amount that I always take out from each of my paychecks is tithes. I choose to give 10% of each paycheck towards tithes, and I give it to the church every month. So that is always the first thing that I do. I always try to keep a calculator near me because I can't always think of the math off the top of my head, but I always keep a calculator near me. The paper that I just took out is the budget that I did at the beginning of the month for both paychecks, and like I said before, sometimes in the middle of the month, the money that I need for something might change, so I always just do a new budget each paycheck. I'm doing $200 to pay my mom and dad back, and going on a trip to Tulsa later on this year, so I'm still saving up money for that. So I've been saving about $150 per paycheck to make sure that I have plenty of money to pay for my hotel when I get there, as well as food and gas and money for souvenirs. So if you haven't seen my blog, I would suggest that you see that and how I prepared and planned for that. Next, another deduction for a party, and right now I'm just looking at my calendar, ensuring that I don't have anything upcoming, that I've already paid all of the bills that I need to for this month, and then I'm also comparing it to next month where my paycheck falls and seeing if I have any bills that fall in between this paycheck and next paycheck. So that's basically what I'm doing right now. I also did look at my Bujo, which is to the right of me, and what my right arm is on right now, just to see and have in front of me the dates that I have different bills due. I don't have too many bills that I have, but I do have, for instance, Apple Music and my cell phone. I do sponsor 2 children, so as well as that, car insurance and my student loan. So those are a couple of the bills that I have. Right now I'm just showing you
my cash envelopes. If I don't need to put money in it, I won't put money in it. So I have plenty of money right now for gas, and I just got gas today, so I don't need to get any more anytime soon, so I can wait till next paycheck. My groceries cash envelope, you see I have nothing. I went from allotting $100 a month for groceries to $50, and that just has to do with me trying to save money, and also the fact that I live with my parents, so there's no need for me to spend $100 or save $100 for groceries. Next, like I told you before, I have my cleaner's envelope, and I'm pretty fortunate where I get to telework from home a lot, so I don't have to dress up too much. I definitely will be putting money in that next paycheck, because I did just get some clothes out of the cleaners, and I don't go into the office very often where I have to put them in there. Unexpected fees, that cash envelope has started with fees for my property taxes, save for that. But most recently, I've been saving money so that I can get some car repairs, because I'd rather have the money in advance than go there and have to use a credit card. And these are some of the other cash envelopes that I currently don't use right now, but I do have a scholarship cash envelope, which I am using towards I want to create scholarships, so that's one that I'm saving for that. I also have the Christmas one and a miscellaneous cash envelope. I also sell cash envelopes, so if you are interested in purchasing one, you can go onto my Etsy shop, and it's going to be under My Attempt at Adulting. Going under that, I'm putting $100 towards savings, and I was spending some money on my credit card, which I try not to do, but I had to do, so I'm going to put $150 and pay that off. I'm also returning something, so I'm also going to get a credit on that. And I'm just calculating, so my total after all of my bills and all of my cash envelopes are paid is going to be $578, and I'm going to put that towards my student loans. I did realize while doing this that I still wanted to set aside money for self-care, because I don't tend to do that often. So I'm going to do what people tell you not to do, and that's take out my savings and put that with miscellaneous, so I can get a pedicure and a massage. I try to save about $600 to $700 out of my each paycheck to pay towards my student loans. So that is the reason why I did not take an additional $100 off of my paycheck.
Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope this inspired you. I hope this gave you new ideas on how to budget. Just remember that budgeting is easy and that you can use any method that works best for you. So if Excel is your strong suit, go ahead and use Excel. There are plenty of resources online that you can be able to use. I just like to do the good old-fashioned pen and paper. And like I said, if you are interested in any of my cash envelopes, please do go to my Etsy shop, My Attempt at Adulting, and I have a lot of different colors and themes and patterns, and I also now have hole punched cash envelopes for you to put in your personal planners or your Filofax. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share, and also subscribe to my channel. I also have a blog, myattemptatadulting.com, and I would love for you to follow me and to see everything that I'm doing. You can also follow me on Instagram, where I post even more often, and that is under the same name, My Attempt at Adulting. Thank you so much again for watching my video. Bye.